Hello and welcome. This is Gigi, and this is a monthly tarot reading for my Aries for the month of December 2016. And if you like to have a private reading from me, you can send me an email at gigileetarot@gmail.com. You can also subscribe to my channel. I would be very appreciative. Thank you for those who subscribed already, and welcome to my new subscribers. Thank you for your likes, your shares, all of your comments and private messages. It truly means a lot to me. And I also posted below the video where you can find me on social media as well. You can also book me for a private reading on my Facebook page. The information below the video. And now, my beautiful Aries, on to your reading. I want you to know that prior to recording your reading, I meditate and ask Spirit for guidance, and I shuffle the cards as well. So let's see what we have for you for the month of December, my Aries, in the present position. The Strength card, wow. Okay, past influences, the Hangman, Future, the Chariot, Reason, the High Priestess, and the Potential. Wow, the Nine of Rods. Okay, very interesting reading for you for the month of December. I mean, I'm not surprised. December is a great time for you. I mean, the sun is in Sagittarius, which is your 9th house. Then it moves to your 10th house, which is the highest house of the astrological wheel. I mean, we have a bunch of major arcana, all in the right position. Actually, all the spread, all your cards in the right position. Exceptionally, this month, I am reading the cards as well as they come in reverse if they do. So there's a lot of things happening for you, my Aries. Good things. I think here you're in a good position in terms of your career. Especially if ever some of you are like connected to foreign place, or if you have been traveling, or if travel is a part of your goal or part of your job or your skills. Definitely, I see a lot of benefit coming your way. You may travel yourself because in the future position we have the Chariot. So yourself, you may be planning a trip, a travel, or maybe you will be traveling for the holidays. People may also come your way. Maybe you'll be receiving people from a foreign place, from a foreign country. The reason here we have the High Priestess is you truly want things to go accordingly. It seems that you're very, you're being driven by just your own will. You have a vision. You want to do things a certain way. We have the past influence, the Hangman. When your goal is you want to do things a certain way in your career. And even if it's a new career, a new job, a new business, whatever that is, you are very, very determined in order to have things going your way, or to have a certain things going a certain way that seems to be beneficial for you. Okay, the High Priestess here says that, you do have a good vision. You're able to see what it is, or how to deal with what's ahead. That you're very connected. It seems to be, I don't know, I want to say maybe, yeah, you are coming from a good place, but you're coming from a place of just intuition. When we are in a good place in our life where we're connected, our body, mind, and soul, and we have this great support, and we are, driven. We become stronger. So you may have this type of network around you where people are guiding you. You're receiving a lot of help from your network, your family, at work. But just be mindful, because the potential here, we have the Nine of Rods. So the Nine of Rods is being, aggressive. Okay, and you know, it's just it could be that you know that's the best way to get the result that you want, but it could be that also it could bring you some type of like enemies. Okay, it's because here you know there's a you know you could be in need of cooperation, but instead you may use force, or maybe you know I don't think force is being used against you, only because in the general theme we have the strength card, so it shows that you do have the upper hand, at least in terms of your career, in any environment, or in your relationship. You may be in a position to convince someone or a party, maybe your family-in-law or whatever. You're definitely in a um, you're an advantage. You know, you have an advantage towards others where people are inclined to, you know, to do what you say. Don't use that to, you know, to bring some type of like a negative energy towards you. Don't bring that to use maybe, you know, for those that may not participate or are more resistant, don't use authority against them, because the nine of rod, it's about having some type of like, you know, enemies. Although the work will be done, but you know, it's just like it's gonna take you. It's like they say, right? You attract more bees with honey than vinegars. You know, keep that in mind for the month of December, like all the time, because you have a very good supportive energy where it seems that if you do that and you follow the rule and you just, you know, work with corporation, the strength is about corporation, even if it's just, it may not be necessary, you know. Maybe you don't have to cooperate. You could just decide on your own. But here, the universe is asking you to see this differently. Remember, the sun is in the ninth house in Sagittarius. It's all about, you know, vision. It's all about also belief. So you know, if you have a belief, and if karma is your belief, now is the time, especially during this transition, before it comes to, you know, during your birthday or the month before your birthday, when it will be in your 12th house. It's a karmic place. It's whatever you put out, you're gonna get it in the 12th house. Now you have the ninth house, which is the house of belief, where the sun will be in Sagittarius before it goes to your 10th house of career reputation, to do this, you know, in the right way, where, you know, you get the cooperation that you seek. And not only that, through that, you're even inspired to do things differently, you know, if, you know, to go and get the people that may not probably were not included, or just to expand, you know, because the ninth house is also it's a house of luck, so it's, you know, so it's ruled by Jupiter. It's all about expansion, right? So you have to see that. But there's a possibility for some of my Aries, you know, it's who you are, that you go in such a way where you become authoritative, and you may create some type of obstacles for yourself. You may make it harder on yourself. People may not, you know, help you. So think about that right now. And as I was saying in my previous reading, we're ending the year 2016. We have evolved so much from the beginning of the year to where we are right now, at least in terms of vision. Sometimes we hear so many things, you know, and we forget to apply them into our day-to-day life. When we learn something, we understand something that is valuable in life, then we need to learn from it and accept it and apply it in our day-to-day life. So it seems to be a period where there's a lot of things that you have to learn, such as, you know, fortune favors the bold, you know. And when I look at the strength, you know, it's you looking for something different and going big and being led by, again, your passion, okay? But also, you know, like there's something else that comes to my mind is like, don't do to others what you don't want them to do to you, or treat others like you would want them to treat you. When I look at the line of rods, That's what it means. You know, are you treating people the way you would be you would like to be treated in your life? You know, if you were in a different position, is that what you would like? You know, like I said, this is the time to establish it, because the month before our birthday, before the release, before you get granted another year, before the sun crosses this transition, now it's all about your belief. It's you know, the universe is looking at you, okay, and see, you know, if you're applying what you have learned so far. But it's a great positive energy, especially going towards 2016. I will be doing a reading for the year 2016, 2017. I will be doing a yearly reading. Look for that, my Aries. Until next month, send you lots of kisses. I love you.